So go for shape fillet, click on this surface, then click on this surface, and then give the value as 6. Make sure that the sketch directions are correct, so this arrow as well as this arrow. Click on preview. Okay, so the direction has to be changed. Change both directions. So make sure you change it. Click on preview. So now we have the fillet. Click on OK. So now we have one more fillet required here with R6. So go to shape fillet, click on this surface and then this surface, and then go to preview. Yeah, so this will be the fillet. Click on OK. Yeah. So now we got both the fillets. So 2 flanges are created. Now we need to go for the third flange. So we can go to the master section so we can see. So now the third flange is at a distance of 25 mm. Fine, from the main skin, the outer panel. So we'll go for that. We have the offset surface here, so the working surface basically. So we'll click on that. We'll go for offset option. So change the direction. You can just click on here, or else you can just give the value. You can just preview. So reverse direction, preview. Okay, cancel it. So we'll just create the offset. Click on offset surface, change the direction, and then give the value as 25. So now we have the 25 mm offset. So we need to see for how much it has to be trimmed. So we have this surface over here. So the total trimming distance will be 15 plus 20 plus 15. So it will be 30 plus 20. So that is equal to 50. So we need an offset of parallel curve at 50. Okay. Then the remaining surface will be the one. So now we can see the third offset is at 25 mm, and then we have to trim it at 15 plus 20 plus 15. So basically that's at 50. So total value will be 15. So we'll go back to we have the surface here, which is created at 25 mm offset. So now we'll go back to the boundary sketch, select it. We need this portion actually, so we'll just change the direction. So we need this. Click on OK. Now we need to offset it to 50. So go back to parallel curve, click on the sketch, click on the support. So support is basically the surface, and then offset it to 50. Click on preview, and we have it here. See, now click on OK. Now we will have the to extrude option. Click on the sketch, direction will be Y basically. So we have the sketch surface. Click on OK. Now you need to trim it. So basically this is the portion that has to be trimmed. So go to split option, click on the surface, click on the trim surface. So that is the portion getting trimmed. So click on OK. Now we'll hide this. Yeah, so we basically have the surface. Okay, I think I forgot again to put this. We'll just undo the steps and then give a fillet over there. So basically it's a edge fillet. Zoom it, click on the edge. So you have the preview, click on OK. Yeah, so I'll just trim that portion as well. So go to split, select the surface, and then split tool, cancel, just again select it, go to split tool, select trim tool. Yeah, that's the portion need to be removed. Click on OK. So that's removed again. Now this and hide that. So we can hide those sketches. Yeah, so now this is the portion which we need to create the multi-section surface. So this curve will make it smooth. Just go to curve smooth option. Now click on the curve and click on curvature continuity. Click on OK. Same thing, we'll have to create a boundary sketch. Click on this and then limits, change direction. So this is what I require. Click on OK. Go for smooth curve. On the curve, curvature continuity. OK. Now we will go for the multi-section surface. So click on multi-section curve option, surface option. Click on the first sketch. Click on the second sketch. So both directions are same. Click on preview. So we have it coming over here. Click on OK. So this is basically the third flange. So now it's done. Before going back to the master sketch, we'll just hide the sketches. Hide it. And then we'll go back to the master section image to check what is the value to be given. So here you can see the R radius value is like 10 mm and 15 mm respectively. So we'll give those values. So first for this we'll go to the fillet option. So the shape fillet, click on shape fillet, click on this surface and then this surface, and then make sure that the directions are correct. I think downwards again, and then the value will be 15 or I think it's 10. Click on preview. So that's the sketch. Click on OK. So now we have the fillet. Now as per the master section, there is one more fillet here which is at 15 mm. So this was 10 mm fillet and then this will be 15 mm. So go for shape fillet, click on surface. Now give the value as 15. Click on preview. So basically the direction has to be changed. So I think it's coming up. Click on OK. Close. So the fillet has come up. So this is how our inner panel part will look like. So step 1 for the master section is complete. The inner panel is complete. So we have the half portion of this here. So now we will start working on the embossing portion. So what I will do is I will go to the plane to create the sketch. I will be doing the sketch on this plane. Click on sketch. So it comes to normal view. So I'll just offset it. Offset only this portion basically. Just need only this C section. So I'll just click on C. So now it's offsetting. So double click it and give the value as minus 25 basically. So that will be fine. Okay. Now you'll just isolate the sketch so that you get a whites, the undefined sketch. Fine. So after this we'll just make the portion for the latch and striker mechanism as well as the hinge. So basically I'll just make a cutout, make a sketch like this. So basically this portion will be for the latch and striker, and now we'll have another portion here. So basically that goes for the hinge mechanism. So I'll just remove what all is not required, just trim it off, trim this, then trim this, and then I'll just give fillet values. I'll just double click it so that I need not go again and again to that point. Just give all the random value. Basically you can give the exact value by double clicking on that R value. So now I have the sketch here. Now I have the sketch formed. If I want I can just smooth it. Okay. So now I'll just project it, project the sketch on this. So what I'm basically doing is going projection option, click on the sketch, click on the surface of projection, click on OK. It has not projected correctly, so I'll just go back, undo it, and then click on projection first once again. Now we'll change it to along direction, click on sketch, support, and then direction I will give as Y component, and then just slide preview. So as soon as I give preview, you can see the sketch is coming up here. So now click on OK. So now the sketch has been projected. Now what I will do is I'll just trim it off. So this will be the portion where we will be creating our emboss. So for that I'll go to trim option. So basically it is a split. So split. So this is the sketch. This is the cutting element. So this is the portion need to be removed. So now click on OK. So now we have the sketch here, the removed one part. Now what you can do is you can just go for the embossing. So for that you can go for sweep command basically. So there is an option called sweep. There are different varieties of sweeps actually. So here we will be going for the second option. So the second option is like line. This is explicit, this is line, this is circle option, and then there is conic. So we will be only looking into the line option, and then in this subtypes we'll go for with draft direction. I'll just click on what we need to sweep, and then I can just try for which direction. So basically it was Y component, so we'll select it. Now we can see it coming downwards. So this will be the direction in which it will be showing. So basically I can just show the preview, so you can see it's going down. So I want it upwards. You need to give an angle which is more than 7 degrees. So it can be 7 degrees or more than that. Okay, when I click on preview, you can see the draft coming up. So I'll just give a higher value. Basically I will go for around 20. So if you can see the preview, so this is how it will look like. Fine. So this is how it's gonna look like. What I will do is just click on OK. So now I got the draft, so I can check to how much distance I have done the draft. So the length is 20 mm. So each overall draft length should not be more than 25 mm, because that was the length of the offset value given for the flange surface. So it should not be more than this. It should not go above this, so that when we are mating inner panel and the outer panel, there should be enough gap for the mastic points to be put in. Okay, what we will do is we will just click on OK. So now we got the surface over here. So we need to have the mounting portion here. So what I will go is I will go to the offset surface, click on that, and then I'll just offset it. I'll have the offset option. So I'll preview. So it's coming up. So I'll just reduce the value. Preview. So you can see it's going down. I want it to be in the opposite direction, or else I can give reverse direction preview. So it's coming around here. I'll just increase the value. Preview. So preview. So like this. So I'll just keep it at 10. I'll keep it for 20, I guess. Then only it will be having enough. Yeah. So when I give 20, so it's like enough portion for the next set of emboss to come up. So I'll just click on OK, and then I'll go for trim and extend command here now. So we need to remove this portion as well as this portion, and then remaining portion is required. So I'll go for the, it was split option we used earlier, so we'll use trim option here. So we'll just click on first sketch and then second sketch. So like it's getting removed, we need to remove this as well. Click on other side option. So this is going out, so click on back on that, and then other side previous element option. So now you can see that both this side as well as this side is getting removed. So now click on OK. So now we have the emboss created as what we required. Fine. So now we have the portion for the hinge here and the portion for the latch and striker. Fine. So this is how you create the embossing. So the first main emboss is created. Now we can just hide the sketches and then give shape fillet option. Click on shape and then check for the directions. Give 5. So this is how the fillet will be. Now we'll just again go for fillets. Click on this surface and then this surface. Surface is not selected. We'll just go back. Click on shape fillet. Select the shape. Okay, so now I think we need to go for the edge fillet basically. So we can select on edge. Select the edge and then give the value as 5. So I give 5 and entered. So now we have the emboss. Fine. So this is the basics of how to create emboss. Now we can create more embosses on this surface. So we will do that by going back to the sketch option. We'll select the required plane, go back to sketch, and then create the required embossings. So basically we have known that the emboss pattern should be like, it should be away from the passengers, that will be outwards, so in this direction. So we'll create embosses in that manner. Okay, so what we'll do is we'll just go for offset, just select this area, we'll just offset it, so or like this, and then we'll check out the distance. We'll give it to minus 10 or 20, whatever it is. So now I have given it as 20. I'll just isolate the sketch. Now I will just offset the other portions as well. Yeah, so what I can do is I can just select the complete face for embossing. So offset complete face, can select. Just let me see if I can select this edge alone. No, just select this area and then I will give a required distance. So it's 21. I will give around 20 or 15, maybe enough. Fine. So now I have this area. So I'll just isolate the sketch. So this is what we require. I'll just delete this side. I'll just extend it. Give constraints coincident. Okay. You can just move this. Try to move this. Undo. So what I can do is I'll just extrapolate it. So there is an option called extrapolate. Also I can just go for basic sketch. You can just extend it to this surface. That will be enough. So I just extended it. Now what you can do is you can just like shape it out based on your requirements. So I just draw some sketches. You can just make sketches like this. So this will be my embossing direction. All those things will be set. This is how my emboss will look like. So this is how it's gonna be looking like for my design. Fine. So I'll just create more lines. Just go on creating more embossings. So this is how my embossings are going to look like. So I'll just trim off all the extra portions. This I don't require. This I don't require. This, and even that. Just go back, select it, trim it. Trim whatever is not required, I'll just trim it off. Make some adjustment to the sketches as well. Fine. So now I have it something like this. You can do some adjustments here. Like just draw a line. So that I can trim this excess portion. Okay. So now we have it here. I think we need some more editing work. So just remove excess portion. Fine. So this is how our thing will look like. Basically you can do it single or like this only. I'll just project it. I'll try to project it basically. Exit the sketch, then we'll go for along direction, my component, preview, click on OK. So what has basically happened is only one portion is coming up correctly, the others are not. So basically you need to do it individually so that you don't have any problem. Fine. The sketch may not be projected correctly sometimes. So you can make as many embossing as required. So I'll just go to sketch, just make some simple sketches now. Go to line, just make one simple sketch, just exit, just project it. This surface, my component, preview, OK. So now we have it here. I'll just trim it off. So how you have to do is like select for trim, select the surface, select the sketch, click on OK. So now it's trimmed off. We'll go for the sweep option. Go to sweep, select the curve, draft direction is Y, select this 20-degree angle, go for preview. So close, just decrease the value and see for the preview. So like this it will be. You can just increase the value a little bit more and see. Preview. Okay. We may need to reduce the value. Preview. Yeah. Click on OK. Now it's there. Yeah, I can see some irregularities coming up. So what I will do is go back to the sketch. Then I'll just give some fillets. Go to sketch. These are all to be done before projection. So I'll go back to the sketch. Provide the required fillets. Can give 25. Enter. So make sure to give all these values so that you have a proper projection and embossing. Okay, so exit sketch, project it on this surface, Y component. Okay, so now it's projected. We'll go to split, select surface, split tool, click on OK, and now it's split. Now I'll go to sweep, select the sketch, give the direction, select it, preview, check if it is okay, then click on OK. So now it has come up good. Again the same thing, like providing the offset surface and then trimming it off. So what I will do is I'll go back to the offset surface, click on it, click on offset, click on preview and see where it is. So I'll just reduce the value.
Yeah.
So it's here somewhere. Click on OK. We'll just go for the trim command and then we'll trim off the excess portion. Other side, click on OK. Yeah, this is how you get the embossing. So we are getting the emboss like this. We will go for providing fillets, edge fillet 2 or 3, 3.75, preview. Okay, now the other side. We need to go for shape fillet, select this shape, select this, preview, click on OK. So now we have the emboss for those portion also. So we can see the direction towards this side. So now we'll make another emboss using the sketch. Just select sketch plane, go to sketch option, make another sketch, go here. You can see that it's moving towards this direction now. So I'll just give fillets, click on exit, I'll just project it, check again, cancel, project it, long direction, sketch, normal to Y component, preview, click on OK. We have it again here. We'll split it, OK, go for sweep, Y direction, preview, click on OK. So sweep is done. Now again go for the offset. So we know how much offset is given for this. It's -15. So same thing has to be given here as well. Offset, preview. So it's like -15 only. Click on OK. Now we'll trim and extend. Trim tool. Select this curve. Select this other side. Click on OK. Yeah. So the second embossing is also done. Just hide it. Go for shape fillet. Click on here. Preview. OK. Again shape fillet. Click on here. Click on this. I think now it's edge fillet. Basically we have trimmed it, right? So it's going to be an edge fillet. Click on preview. OK. So we have the second embossing as well, right? This is how you create the embossings. I'll create one more emboss and then end the basics video. So what it will be like, go for sketch, create a new emboss. So it will be starting from here, can be something like this. Fine, can be something like this, but then make sure you extend it enough and then provide the fillet as well. Provide the filletings. Fine. So now the fillet is done. Click on exit. We'll try to project this. Support, Y component, preview. Click on OK. Same thing. It's projected. Now we'll trim it. The split option. Select the face. Select the sketch. Click on OK. Now we will go for sweep. Just select it. Provide direction Y. Check you are having enough angle. Go for preview. We have it. OK. Now same thing again. We'll just go to the model tree. Select the offset sketch. Then click on offset option. Preview is coming up there only. Click on OK. So now it's here. Now we'll go for trim and extend. The trim command. Click on the surface. Click on the other surface. Other side. Okay. So we have the other emboss as well. Now I have it here. Now what I can do is, so I can just go for the mastic points data. So just go here, click on sketch, and then I will make a sketch with mastics all around. Okay, so for that I'll go for sketch. I'll just provide mastics on this portion here. So what I'll do is I'll make the sketch, then I'll just add mastic points as well. So I'll just go for like this is how the mastic points will look like. So can provide mastics. So mastics will provide strength to a diametrical area of 80 mm. So that can be done. So just select every circle, then make it Okay, we'll give it value of 10. These many mastics are not required basically, so I'll just reduce the value. So I'll just keep only one on each corner. So I'll keep one here and then one here. So that will be more than enough. Fine. So I'll just select the values, give it to 15. 15. 15. Again for this side also. So it's already almost there. 15. Now I'll just trim what all portion is not required. So these are the things which are not required, so I'll just remove it. Fine. Now click on exit. Fine. So I'll try to project that. Before that I'll give some fillet onto these edges. Click on exit. I'll just go back to projection, select the sketch, project it here, Y component, preview, see the preview, click on OK. Fine. So we have it here. We have the sketch here, just trim it now. So I'll go for the trim option, select this face, select the sketch, other side, click on OK. So now it's gone. So these will be the mastic points. Now same way you can provide it to the other portions as well, the mastic points. Now the half portion is done, right? So now I will go for the other side, as in the complete hood, how it will look like. So I'll just go for the mirror option, select the complete hood, and then select the mirror plane. Click on OK. So yeah, this is how afterwards how my sketch will look like. Okay, so this is how my hood, complete hood will look like. With here we have the latch portion coming up and then the hinge. So this is just the basics now. So thank you all for watching.